Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Midirishi FX right here. So if this is your first time in this channel, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment down below. Right. So in this video, we're breaking down GBPUSD and NASDAQ. So let's see what NASDAQ and GBPUSD would likely do for this week, so we can be able to capitalize and make some money on these moves. All right. So we analyzing NASDAQ first. Let's see what Nasdaq has for us for this week. So this is basically the daily time frame on Nasdaq. You guys can see US 100, the daily time frame, and it's kind of pretty much bearish. All right, it's pretty much bearish. You guys can see, we had a high, we had a low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then we're expecting the market to create a lower low in the nearest future, probably in this week too. Right, we should take out this low or this weekly low in this week. So let's get to the 4 hour because we can see the market real well. Right, so you guys can see pretty much the market structure, how simple and straightforward it is, right? Okay, so the formal market structure is basically bullish, right? You guys can see how the market has been buying for long right here. All right, so we actually take this low right here, creating a change of character with this low. So market comes back down and goes back up to create a lower high, then create a lower low. So I think we are now market is now coming bearish, right? The trend is now turning bearish, unless the market wants to mitigate a bullish spread of interest at this point. I mean, at this formal structure before continue going bullish. But then if it doesn't, we are definitely going to continue selling. All right, so that's just basically the psychology about this market structure, the market structure on this pair. So now let us get straight to the point. Right, so we actually had a low take right here. Okay, I really don't want to waste much time on this video. So we had the break of structure right there. You guys can see we had another break of structure right at this point. Okay, so here's our last low where we're expecting the market to take. Okay, that's the last low we're expecting the market to take. So now let's analyze how the market has been mitigating these pairs. All right, you guys can see very nice. We had a very nice leading base right here. Okay, you guys, this leading base serves as our supply zone. Okay, and you guys can see that it has a very nice inducement, which is this one right about here. Okay, that's a very nice inducement right there. Okay, that market take before the mitigation of the supply zone or hidden base stuff like that. So after that we had a nice break of structure. But then after the mitigation, you guys can see that we have a very nice change of character, which is this one right here. Market taking out this low. Right. Right, take out that low as a choke. Mitigate the supply zone to this lower time frame supply. Alright, you guys can see that lower time frame supply. Sorry about my network. The lower time frame supply zone right there. Okay, and you guys can see that the supply zone have series of liquidity below hit, so that basically serves as liquidity to sweep for the mitigation or the inducement to, or you can call that the inducement or you can call that liquidity to take, or yeah, just liquidity to take. Okay, so after the mitigation, you guys can see the market take out all this liquidity to then mitigate the supply zone, then we have a massive sell right after that. Right, we have a very massive sell, then market take out this all-time low. So after market take out this all-time low, right, you guys can see we had a very nice growth structure right here. Then market changed trend. Okay, internal trend changed just for you to mitigate another supply zone. The market is now selling, right? Supply zone is now dominating the market, so the market just needs to change the trend internally for you to buy to where to continue selling. So let's see, or let's analyze how or why the market starts with the sell. Why the market starts buying at this point. So you guys can see that we have this significant high right here. I mean, this significant high before this low, right? Then we had another high before this low, and that high before this low. So first thing first, this internal high right here, I'm talking about this one. Let me go to the 2 hour. All right, you guys can see. Let me just indicate that with this arrow stuff. So we had a high, we had a low, high, low, high, low. So you guys can see we have series of highs. All right, we have series of highs. We have this high, we have this high, we have this high. So these are the what's it called? These are the um let me say recent highs. Okay, the internal recent highs. All right. So we had a high here, we had a high here, we had a high here. So the market take out this high at first with a very nice wick. Okay, so we are not really confused because that might be just like an internal range liquidity strip Okay, because this high right here might still serve as an inducement. I still serve as an inducement for the supply zone. I mean, the supply zone right here. That might still serve as inducement for the supply zone, right? The market will take out this inducement right here, then mitigate the supply zone and fill. Then sell, continue selling actually. But then the market never did that. All right. What the market did was taking out this last high. Right. So if the market take out this high right here, it's still not a valid change of character because even I can actually take out this high with a very nice candle wick. Right. And this wick can still serve as an inducement or internal liquidity for the supply zone. Right. Because you see how imbalances in between the inducement and the supply zone. Right. So the market might still take out the inducement, but which is actually this high, then continue or then start selling from the supply zone. Right. The only valid change of character that we have right here is basically this one, right? Because this is the all-time high of the supply zone. So the market taking out that supply zone, the market taking out disrespecting that supply zone and taking out this high is basically a valid change of character. Okay, so now this valid change of character is not even valid. This change of character is not even valid if the market had take it out with only this week. You guys can see that the first mitigation of this high or the first grab of the liquidity above this high is basically with a week, right? So the market now go back there to take out this high with a real candle body, which is actually this move that we have right here. So after this move, right there, you guys can see that we had a very nice internal low right at this point. We have an internal low right there. Then market take out this low. That's actually under internal change of character. So the market goes back to mitigate an extreme supply zone before selling. So now, what do we need to do? After this change of character right here, you guys can see that we have a very nice low right here, right? So this low serves as an imbalance while the market mitigated an extreme demand zone, which is actually this hidden zone right here. This demand zone is basically the lower time frame, but I don't really want to waste much time on this video, right? So market mitigated this extreme demand zone. You guys should know that market has already changed trend. So this bullish market structure right here, or this structural change price action right here shouldn't make you start buying, then you'll be targeting this all-time high. No, that should be very, very much aware that this overall trend is bearish, right? So any bullish change of character or any bullish structural change that you see in a lower time frame is basically for retracement only. All right, so you guys can see that market actually retrace back to the higher time frame. What's it called? Breakout block, which is actually this one. But I'm coming right there. Let me just still analyze this trend or this this price movement right here. So after the market mitigated this point right here, you guys can see that it actually ranged a little bit, right? We ranged a little bit. You guys can see that the market actually kind of expected this demand zone, but then this demand zone can really push. Sorry, this supply zone can really push price back to come take all this time low, right? So the market actually goes back like we range a little bit though, but nonetheless, market later took the whole time high, which is actually this one. So after the market take out this that high, so that's a very valuable structure. Like a very nice SMT trader must have taken his entry from probably this point, stop loss below. Then we'll be targeting this all time this internal real liquidity. Where's the internal real liquidity? That should be this one, this high right here. This should be the internal real liquidity, right? Because this is the range or this is the structural range. I'll call this one the structural range. Yeah, because it's basically a range. So that's basically like a liquidity. So I do call that internal range liquidity. And because my point of interest would be this breakout block. Why? Because that breakout block that right there is basically imbalance in the real time market world. Right. This is right. I mean imbalance, but then it's still a breakout block. Right. And the breakout block simply has what's it called? Liquidity or inducement below it, right? Here is it. You guys can see we come basically call this one the inducement of this supply zone right here, right? Basically, why I use this breakout block is because we don't really have a very valid supply zone at the structural range, right? And then the thing is, after the market mitigated the supply zone, I was actually initiating a sell. Like I was expecting a sell last week. The sell later happened, by the way, but then I didn't really have the chance to get into the sell. All right. And what really happened was after I see this high right here, after I see this I been taken out, right? Then I saw this low been taken out. I know that's basically a nice change of character for me to, that's a structural realignment for me to get into the sell. Right. So now I was expecting market to mitigate or to come mitigate this all time or this supply zone, right? Where I take this I as my inducement, and right, I take that high as my inducement. Then this supply zone support of interest, so I'll be looking to sell, right? But then the market never give me a very nice, market never give me a chance. The market never mitigated the supply zone. The market just continue selling. We actually mitigated or expected this on on healthy supply zone. Market continue selling from this unhealthy supply zone, which is not really in my plan. So I just need to market to take out the investment before my entry. All right. So that is we had a nice bit of structure at this point, as you guys can see. We had a nice BOS right there, and that BOS right here. You guys can see. We basically have a very nice liquidity build ups right there. Okay, this one is a break of structure. Then we have series of liquidity build ups right here. Series of liquidity build ups right here. So that's basically like trend line or something like just basically they are basically liquidities actually. So this supply zone is still going to be expected as I'm looking as I am anticipating on Nasdaq, right? Probably this week or next week. So my plan next on Nasdaq is basically for the market to come take out this low. So that will be under block structure. Then the market will go back to this all-time high. Sorry, this extreme supply zone then give us a very nice valid selling confirmation or selling pattern. Then we sell, right? So what should we do if the market take out this low? If the market take out this low, you should basically expect an internal structural change. Basically, if the market take out this low, right, expect a move like this, a change of character that has inducement, then something like this before you can buy to the upside. So when you buy to the upside, you should be expecting an internal range liquidity, right? What I mean is that you should be targeting this high, this liquidity, this inducement right here, or this one to be very, very safe, right? So you should expect what the market did at this point, right? You guys can see how the structure how the structure changed from bearish to bullish at this point. You expect same thing at this point if the market take out the slow, right? So then you should risk less because trading against a trend is kind of really really bad because you guys know this is not a real trend, right? The buy or the bullish move that we're expecting for this week is not really the real movement. Okay, and if you guys notice that after the market take out the slow, market is still selling. I won't advise you to buy, right? Don't catch a falling knife. Wait for a structural change, internal structural change before you can be expecting a buy. And if you are scared to trade against the market, you should just wait for the market to take out the slow, then return back to the supply zone before you look for selling opportunities. All right, so yeah, I think that's basically everything I have for you guys on Nasdaq for this week. And let's check JPUSD. Let's check the PUSD. I am not really trading gold for a while now because of the fundamentals affecting it. So I think I will just leave gold for now. And this is basically my analysis on GBPUSD. I'm not really going to, delete all this analysis. I will just explain why I drew all these lines on my chart. You guys can see that we are very much bullish or the low from the half time frame on GPUSD. We are very, very, very bearish, but bullish, sorry. But then in the internal structure, we are pretty much bearish. I mean, this internal structure right here pretty much bearish, and you guys can see this very nice supply demand zone right here. This very nice demand zone. Market mitigated this demand zone right here, and then it was a bullish structural change. Right, you guys can see market give us a bullish structural change. I'll still explain what really happened right here, what I'm expecting, because basically on GPUSD I'm expecting two things to happen, and we don't really know which will happen yet until market do its thing. All right, so you can see the structure is bearish right here, and here's the last suppliers on market mitigated. Here's the last suppliers on market mitigated before actually giving us under low. Right. So the market left these suppliers on unmitigated and this inducement high on taking. Right. So I'll call down my inducement. So you guys can see we left behind this nice stroke liquidity trend liquidity. Okay. And then the thing is this supply zone right here has inducement. Market mitigated this supply zone, though take some liquidity above the supply zone, then sell again. Okay. The thing is, I was expecting, or the two things that I would expect from GPUSD this week is basically a bullish move or a bearish move, right? And what will determine the whole move is basically the spot of interest right here. What I mean by that is, we are very much bearish actually. The internal structure is bearish, okay? And then market mitigated the supply zone right here and then started selling, right? So there's still a probability whereby the market will take out this low based on the supply zone mitigation right here. And the second thing that might happen is because is that We actually mitigated a 3 hour demand zone from the hard time frame. I mean, this one right here, and market give us a structural realignment. I mean, a bullish change of character because the all-time structure GPUSD is bullish. Right. After the mitigation right here, the market take out this internal this high, right? This recent high right here, giving us a change of character. So this one right here is a bullish confirmation, while this supply mitigation right here is a bearish confirmation, right? That means we can't continue selling, and this change of character right here means that we might change trend soon. All right. So let me now tell you if the sale happen, or what will happen if the sell, or what will happen before we start the sell, or what will happen before we start the buy. All right. What will happen is that after the market took out this imbalance right here, right after the market, you guys can see the market already took out an inducement. So we'll be expecting a mitigation. We're expecting a mitigation of this demand zone. So the market give us another break of sorry, the market give us another bullish structure right here. I mean bullish change of character, as you guys know, at this point right here, at this point of interest, we will be expecting a buy. Okay, but if the market give us a low, like a hot time low by taking out this low with a nice candle body, we'll be expecting more sales because that would be like supply zone is still in the market. Right. So this point of interest will determine whether I'll be bullish or be bearish for the week. So it depends on what he does. Right. If we see a nice bullish of character right here, we will definitely be buying. Or if you see the market taking out this low, we will continue selling. So the market take out this low, what you need to do is just to go back to the market, recent market structure right here. Then look for a nice supply zone that has inducement that you continue to sell from. And if the market gives us a nice break of structure to the upside right here, we should start buying, and then we will targeting this high right here, probably this high, probably the high of this trend liquidity, or we're targeting this high, the high of this inducement. Okay, as you guys can see, the high of this inducement. So that's basically just how simple and straightforward these two pair is. Right, I'm basically looking at two of these pairs for this week, both of these pairs only for the week, and I hope it turns out as predicted. And I hope this analysis, sorry about this, and I hope this analysis is very much simple and straightforward enough for you guys to understand exactly what I explained. And if this video helped you in a way or the other, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification button so that you won't miss out if I drop a new or any other amazing contents like this. All right. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.